I'm having a hard time following the science. Can you dumb it down for me a bit?
Yes, human equal warm. We are all warm. We're warm-blooded, and we make things warm because because we exist. Warmth exists. You're saying
so before humans there was
the
no
absence
warmth.
of humans. It is always cold because I don't know. That's what you said. You said something like that.
That's not quite what I said. No.
From my perspective, it looked like you died, but then you went to the next screen, so the game was like, "Okay, you made it." You just kind of.
Like pity. I want the game to give me some fucking pity.
Yeah, we never struggled with the gun girl here, though, so I don't think the odds are in our favor.
Yeah. I don't think so either.
Not feeling it, Mr. Krabs.
Now, you have to entertain me, Jesse.
Entertain you?
You talk about how you like whenever we play games like this because you just don't have to think about anything. You can just talk, but then you never talk.
I'm just chilling like for a second. I'm thinking about what I'm gonna say. Like give me like a half a minute to come up with a tight bit here. Hold on.
Alright, so let's just wait. We'll pause.
Yeah.
Everyone will just have to sit here in silence for 30 seconds. I'm sorry, I didn't give Jesse enough time to think.
I was thinking about
No, wait, like, come on. No, don't rush.
I'm ready. I gotta.
No, I don't. I feel like I don't want to make you go before you're ready. That was my fault. That was my fault for trying. It was my fault for trying to get you to say something.
You're right. It is because now I'm on the spot. So now anything I say is not going to be nearly as good as it could have, or as you would anticipate it to be.
All right, now wait, Jesse. I don't want to trigger you. Are you ready?
Okay.
Are you ready to keep going?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
So, hey guys, how's everybody doing tonight? So,
I'm fucking
we
terrible.
never introduced
I'm hungover as
ourselves.
shit.
Hold on. We never introduced ourselves, so that's one thing that I'm gonna keep talking about until we get into the habit of doing it.
Well, that's never gonna happen. So,
hey guys, how's everybody doing tonight? It's me, Jesse, the Grendel of Virginity.
You're sticking with that.
Hey, this guy knows. This guy in the front knows. Anyway.
Which guy?
You know that one, the one with the mustache and the top hat. Did we just die again?
Yeah, that was my fault because I was too busy making fun of you that I wasn't paying attention to what was happening.
This is hell. I'm in hell. I've been transported to hell, and this is
this game is so hard.
I remember the last time I watched our video about the game, or when we were about this game, the video where we didn't play this game, and I was saying I was talking a little bit of shit, but I was still like trying to be nice, like, hey, like, I don't know about this game. I wish he would have worked more on the other one. I'm gonna say outright that this game sucks, and I wish they would have just not made it, and instead I would have been fine waiting for more Holo gear. That's all I have to say about it. That's my hot take.
I think I'm quickly reaching a point where I won't even say that. I would just rather they not made it even if they didn't work on anything else in the meantime. Because it just hurts my soul playing this because I can't beat it.
Maybe it's, hey, you know what? And I'm not gonna say it's the game's fault. It is just me. Like, I never liked beat 'em ups. I don't like side scrolls. I don't like beat 'em ups. That's just not my jam. So, like, I don't know about you. Though. That's just my personal thing.
I don't think this is a good one
because it's too hard.
It's difficult. The controls aren't very tight. Everything seems kind of weird and awkward.
Not tight like a Japanese man on your lap.
No, it was nothing like that, man. And his Belgian girlfriend who was spilling beer all over the place.
Was he tight?
I don't know. What does that even mean?
Would you describe him as a tight Japanese? Damn, was he a tight Japanese man?
I don't know by how the standards work with that.
Did his Belgian girlfriend also have kind of like a funny European accent, like, oh, Yeah.
No, she didn't have too much. She didn't say much because I don't think like she knew how to talk. You can damage people by rolling now. This is the new meta. We lightning sheep it.
Oh, fuck yeah. Wait, what is this? Like, is it an ability we have?
No, it's an item we picked up.
Oh, cool. Does it ever go away?
I mean, if we pick up a new item, it will.
No, we just keep this one forever. This is the meta now.
I don't know how much damage it does, though.
Yeah, the enemies don't have health bars, which is my first criticism of this game, is that it would be better if the enemies had health bars, so you could know if you're doing a good job. Number one. Like, how did you know she was Belgium, though?
Because she told us?
You said she didn't know how to talk.
She didn't know how to talk much, but she could say some words.
Oh, okay. Because, like, that's another a big beer fairing, like, country is Belgium. I recently had Cantillon first time. This is, like, serious beer nerd shit, but Cantillon is, like, lambic sours from Belgium, where it's just, like, spontaneously fermented beer. And I never had it until recently, but like a bottle of Cantillon, Dan, like it's just like imagine like a normal like wine bottle size kind of bottle, is probably like $80 for beer, $70-$80. And so we were out with our girlfriend's parents, and we had this beer, and it was actually kind of not as good as places like breweries I've had like locally. And I was like, oh wow, that was like super disappointing. You know, like never meet your heroes, never meet your beer heroes.
But you should meet your food heroes and ask for their autograph when you go to their restaurant.
Yeah, I did do that though. And I don't think the guy was happy about it either. He's kind of pissed.
Aren't you gonna do it again?
When?
When you go to what's her name's restaurant?
Oh yeah, money. Actually, we're not going there anymore. So,
What?
I'm sorry
Why?
to tell you, but we are going to New York in a couple next month, and I did just book some Michelin star restaurants, so I'll be on your level. I'll be on the Michelin star level.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but you're getting American Michelin stars. Are these even worth it? Are they even
There were like half of the options though, Dan, are Japanese, but they're like the omakase, like one of them's like $800 for an omakase, and it's like Christine is so picky. Like I'm kind of
wouldn't
picky,
be worth
Christine is insanely picky. Like she just wouldn't eat like 90% of the things they give us, so or couldn't eat for like food dietary restriction. So I had to pick places that have like an a la carte kind of menu instead of just all tasting menus.
Yeah. Because sometimes you do get some wild shit that you're not ready for.
Yeah. The one that people really like is Atomics, but it's like a Korean one that's like that. But I don't think Christine would eat there. So we're going to Aquavit, which is a Scandinavian restaurant. And then I think we're going to go to Tome, which is like, I don't know, Asian fusion.
I never know how to feel about Asian food. Sometimes it's good, but sometimes it's just like, what the fuck is this? Like, is this even Asian fusion? You just made up new shit.
It's just fusion. It's just cold fusion at that point. Hey guys, what's the deal with cold fusion? Am I right?
What do you know about cold fusion?
I know it's kind of like an end game for a lot of like media. Like it's usually something that people are trying to do. Like, oh, we need cold fusion, and like I do know that there is conspiracy that the government like is paid by like gas and resource lobbyists that don't want them to like discover it, and then they will assassinate people if they discover it.
Oh, I see. That sounds dangerous.
That's all I know about it, really, though.
I mean, yeah. I was hoping you'd have like a breakthrough. You could fill us all in on the cold fusion.
Well,
Because like the way you brought it up made me think like you had made a breakthrough, but it doesn't seem like you really did.
no, it's part of my stand-up routine, man. Like that's my bit, is I just constantly say things and then I let everybody down instantly.
Oh, so you've been doing this routine for years.
Yeah, oh, I'm a master at it.
You're committed. Yeah, okay, I see.
Fully committed. Like, the issue for me is, like, I am always warm. So, like, my body is warm fusion. But if I could get some cold fusion...
The weaker of the fusions.
Warm is the weaker, you think?
I think, well, you're the expert, but it seems like that's what you're saying. Like, warm is weaker.
Yeah, it is the weaker of the two fusions.
Because warm fusion, that's just the sun, right? Like, we've already got that. That's not impressive.
Yeah. But if you could make cold last forever, like, I wish I could make cold last forever. Because, like, damn, I have this, like, little headband that I put in the fridge. And sometimes when my head gets too hot, I put my little freezer headband on. But if I could make that last forever, I'd be so happy. If I could just have an infinite freezer headband. That is truly the unlocking of cold fusion.
But I think the cold isn't the issue there, isn't it? The hot. The cold does last forever, but the hot, like, gets in its business.
No, it wouldn't, though. Like, if I just left it out, it wouldn't. You know?
No, but
dude,
but
holy shit,
but that's
Dan.
not cold's fault. That's
Holy
hot's
shit.
fault, is what I'm saying.
But I just realized, Dan, it's just a fucking Ouroboros all the way down. You need regular heat and energy to create the energy to make things cold. You know what I mean? Like, your freezer wouldn't exist if you didn't have energy making it cold. Running the glycol or whatever, like, through the freezer.
Yeah, but if there was no energy, everything would just be cold, because that's the natural state.
Oh, I see. So just by existing, like, we have already cold fusion is impossible because humans are warm creatures. We are creatures of warmth.
So why does that
But
make
if
cold
we
fusion? What is? Hold on, I'm having a hard time following the science. Can you dumb it down for me a bit?
Yes, human equal warm. We are all warm. We're warm-blooded, and we make things warm because we exist. Warmth exists. You're saying
so before humans there was no
the
warmth.
absence of humans, it is always cold because I don't know. That's what you said. You said something like that.
That's not quite what I said. No.
But if we all turn into reptiles...
I was saying the absence of everything is cold. You kind of then just attributed just humans to this.
If we can all eat our reptiles and become real beast reptiles, then we can
That's the future of cold
mastery
fusion.
of cold fusion.
Someone getting fucked up in the corner? Oh, yeah.
Somebody's just getting fucked up in the corner. Like, damn. This is like, I've just like discovered like a new step of like research. Like, imagine if real beasts were real.
I imagine
like,
that every day.
And there was a scientist that was trying to like learn how to do something. But
I'm imagining like Doc Ock.
Yeah. Like
the power of the cold sun.
Yeah, the power of the cold fusion in my hand.
But his hands are warm, so he could never hold.
Yeah, exactly. His hands are warm.
Because he would warm
also, his little meat human brain can't wrap his head around certain things. So, like, if you could become an animal, maybe your brain would think differently, and you would be able to, like, solve problems that weren't solvable before.
Cold problems require cold solutions. When the Rocky Mountains turn blue, like, cold fusion is ready.
Sponsored Cold Fusion, sponsored by Coors Light.
But see, so everything you said so far, it tracks, I think, right? Like that's just science, so right, no one can argue it. But what I don't understand is what does this accomplish for us? should we make your dream come true? Your family's like goal, right? That your like great grandpa Jesse like dreamed up way back when.
Henry Ford Jr.
Your great grandfather Henry Ford. Whatever he had this dream for your family. What is the end goal though of this cold fusion? What does it do?
It will infinitely keep me cold, so I'm not always warm.
But isn't this a paradox? Because, like, to reach that point, you've already, like, had to become a cold creature. So, like, do you need it anymore? Right? It's kind of like once you get, like, your treasure, like, you don't need it. It's like a fucking parable.
It is. It's like the story of Gilgamesh, like in the snake skin, you know?
Yeah, like, I'm thinking, like, you're like cold Midas now. Like, you don't need this power, because you've already, like, it's just cold.
Well, that's the moral of the story, but I have to learn that for myself.
Okay, like, because you don't, even though we're talking about it, like, you still don't know.
I hate when people say, like, oh, I'd rather it be warm than cold. Like, fuck off. It's always warm. We are warm-blooded creatures. Like, get a fucking grip. Like, just embrace the cold with me.
The cold fusion.
Was there somebody, like, in your little, like, hugging circle there? You had to, like, dispel? I love this. All our boys.
Yeah, now it's like, now we're fucking tough as shit.
What are we? And perhaps like 20 minutes. What the fuck are we talking about? Like, this is like the ramblings of a man.
No, it's. I'm sorry, Jesse Professor. Excuse me.
Yes. Yes, call me by my name.
I'll put some respect on it, because I feel like this is the future. I'm not sure of the future of what yet. I still don't quite understand. It makes you cold. But is that really what Grandpappy Ford, what his dream was for you, to be cold?
Think about it. Everything's better when it's cold. Everything's better when it's cold. Like,
not everything.
I try to think of one thing that's beer is better when it's cold. Tomato soup's better when it's cold. That's called like gazpacho.
It's not better though. I know what gazpacho is, but I'm telling you, gazpacho is not as good as regular tomato soup.
Well, you're wrong. You're wrong
don't
because
believe
of
you.
science.
That's not fucking true.
You're wrong because of science.
No one actually thinks that is true.
Dude, you're ruining the bit here. You have to just let me.
No, I'm not ruining the bit. This is
it.
peer review. Like, whenever you try to get your PhD, right? Like, they ask you the hard questions.
Soup's gone. We don't have soup anymore in this world. There's no more soup.
That's tough, because I eat soup with, like, every meal.
We could have had soup, but somebody ruined it for everybody. There's no more soup in this society. The soupless society.
That's difficult for me.
Because it's like in that one anime where like the future is basically, you know, what is it called? You know, the one where they're all like telekinetics and they
From the New World.
Yes, From the New World. The best anime ever made.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like that. Like, we're going to invent a future where like people like somebody like maybe like a little robot unicorn tells you like people used to eat hot soup, and like you go home to your parents and you're like, hey, I heard that people used to eat hot
and they'll
soup.
like kill you because like now
yes,
they'll freeze you
and you're dead. You side nobody freezes. It's impossible to freeze because we're always cold all the time. You can't freeze if you are one with the cold. You understand?
Okay. No.
But they will die. We will kill you if you talk about soup in this society. Because everything's better when it's cold. What is happening? I don't remember that.
Well, you know. I think my boys will get her.
Eventually. Everything's better when it's cold. Beer.
You said that one. It seems like that's your one example you got. Beer.
Hold on. Ice cream's good. Like myself, like I feel better when I'm cold. Like a cold shower is very refreshing.
But it's not as good as a hot shower.
Holy shit, we just lost so many dudes.
Yeah, we did. I don't know what just happened. Suddenly the situation become very desperate.
No, I believe. Just think cold thoughts. Think cold thoughts.
I can set the bomb up.
Send the beetle out. Send the beetle out.
I will literally die if I try to do that right now.
Uh-oh, there's like a henchman here too. Oh no, she did the bad one too.
I'm dead.
Anyway, I've lost the thread on the cold thing. It's
Yeah,
too
I
much
can't.
for my mortal brain. Yeah, if we don't kill this girl here, we're done with this game forever. Swear to me.
No.
Swear to me.
No. Like, that's just not gonna happen.
I'm gonna quit. Jeffrey, I quit. I'm turning in my resignation. Professor Jesse Ford is turning in his resignation. Oh, it's so close. Slam a ding dong? Oh, slam a damn a ding dong. Who was worried? Not me.
Seemed like you were a bit worried.
Not me, Jesse Ford, professor of cold technology.
Wow, Jesse, this item is so much better, but we can't damage with our thing anymore. But I think we have to take it.
You can't damage? Oh, I see.
Is it worth it? The dodge roll is damaging? That kind of like saved our ass in that fight. I think we have to keep it.
How much is 45 HP? Like, I don't even understand. Like, what is, like, how much HP do we have, do you think?
I don't know. I think we just upgrade our boy.
Which one?
This one.
This one?
This one. This one.
We just need to get lucky.
I love her. She's my favorite.
Yeah, she's very cute.
She's penguin oriented, so she's all about the cold as well.
This one.
Yeah.
Thank you. This one.
Thank you.
Now it's time
No
for what we
money.
really are here for.
What?
I don't know how to go back. K. It won't let me do it. There we go.
Oh no, Dan. Dan's gambling. 51%. Failed.
Ooh, don't be sad.
51.
This one.
Why did she become a warthog?
Oh fuck.
This one. Ooh.
No pressure. You're on money. I want to hear
I
her
am
say
on
it
money.
though.
Which
Do
one?
it so I can hear her say it.
No money.
No
No
money.
money.
Oh, she got excited.
Stay productive.
Does that carry over? No.
Nah.